Hi everyone, so I went to church this morning and then I came home. I didn't stay for the rosary today because for some reason last night I kept hearing it was like a white noise. I'm not sure if it's the food that I ate that affected me, but I could not sleep well, so I didn't go for my early morning swim this morning. But I put the aircon on and I don't know, maybe it was something affecting the environment, the air, but I couldn't sleep very well last night. So I just went to church and I came home, and I've sent a message to Roger Federer to ask him if he wants to connect with me on LinkedIn, because other tennis players are connecting with me, and I'm hoping that through those connections I can get work or something can work out for me. I do show my affection for them, for the One campaign, and I like to be present on social media because that's where people get their referrals, they get involved, and that's where we make our connections sometimes. So it's good that people are watching my videos. I try to post how I'm practicing my music, my speaking, and what books I'm reading. I did a review for Surrender for Bono's book. And it's interesting, like I say, how the human experience, people go through similar experiences. And that was one of the things I was telling my mom, because she gets very upset with me because I post on social media, or I put hearts, or I like people's posts. And I said to her, everybody does it. It's not only me. There are thousands of people doing what I'm doing. And she gets frustrated because she couldn't go to university and my sister couldn't go to university. And I said to her, nobody helped me here. I did those things on my own. I took the initiative, I applied, I found out what I needed to do. And if you wanted to do something, or you want to do something, then look into it. And even when we were in Zimbabwe, there were so many courses available, there were so many colleges. My mom could have done anything that she wanted, but they take it out on me. And I had enough of it. If I ask her things like, if I say I want to speak to Stuart, she'll say she wants Stuart. Or if I told her, I said, why did you even get married? I mean, if you wanted all the freedoms that a single woman has, why did you even get married? Then she's telling her husband, oh, she wants Alex. I don't want my dad. My dad is long gone, I know. My dad is always with me. But it's not right of our parents to take their frustrations and what happened to them out on us. I'm also trying to come up. I'm trying to get a better life for myself. When they have their family reunions, they leave me out. Even when they had a big reunion now, recently, they left me out. I asked them. I said, ask them, I want to come. No, you don't come. So I said, you know what, from now on, you people leave me out. You do what you want, enjoy your lives, and just leave me out. If you can help me with some money because I'm unemployed, please help me. But other than that, don't put what your worldview and what happened to you on me. And don't expect people to piggyback off what I'm doing. If people want to come and join us in what we're doing in the church, with the One campaign, with other things, come and join us. The Pope is addressing the G7 leaders. The One campaign had put out a tweet asking for support. So I sent that to Pope Francis. That is what we are supposed to do. That is what we are being trained to do. I have a lot of things in my life that are frustrating, that didn't work out the way that I wanted them to work out. I don't take it out on everybody around me. I don't take it out on them. So it's just come to a point now where I don't want to be accused through the police or the church of anyone being obsessed and fixated with anyone, especially your family. I mean, usually your family will want you to come, they'll want you to be there to join in. They didn't want that with me, so I left them. The things I was invited to, I went to. And now she's telling me my sister's about 3 hours away from me. I said, I don't care anymore. How many years have gone by since I have said to my sister, come and visit me, come spend time with me, let's go out together, let's try to create some memories together. Nobody was interested. No one was interested in my life. They went out, they went camping, they went to cottages, they did a lot of things together that they didn't tell me about. But when I want to do things, when I want to go, they want to have me tracked and followed and see where I'm going and what I'm doing. It's none of their business anymore. The same way I gave them their freedom, they have to give me my freedom. And whatever they did, that's their life. Whatever they've accomplished, that's their life. I've also got my life to live. And I focus on my life and my goals and what I'm trying to accomplish. They say in life, no one's going to change the channel for you. Get up and get the remote and change it yourself. And that's true. Nobody came and said to me, oh, we're going to help you, we're going to do this. Even when I asked for help, the answer was no. So it's not right what is happening to me in this country. I don't deserve it. But I put my smile on my face and I carry on. And whatever happens to me, I adjust. Hopefully tonight my ears will not be affected, so I can sleep well, I can get up early and go for my morning swim, or I can go in the evening. I adjust. People complain about everything. Yesterday, thankfully we had some repairs done in our condo building, so the power was off for about 5 hours. It's good. If they don't do those repairs and the building catches fire or something goes wrong, then that will be another problem. So unfortunately it happens. I mean, sometimes, yes, companies try to schedule things after hours, like fire alarms and things like that. When I started working at Teleperformance, we had to sit through the fire alarms and take the calls. And we used to tell them, we can't even hear the customers talking to us. Can't you schedule those fire alarms at another time? And they're like, no, it's 24/7 here, so it doesn't matter whether we schedule them in the day or in the night. One of you guys' shifts is going to get affected. So that's how it is. We used to go out in the cold in the middle of the night, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, standing there when the drills used to go off. Sometimes it was during the day. And they never even used to tell us, okay, you know, while the fire alarm is going, you don't have to take the calls, because obviously the customer's not going to hear you. They used to ask us, what are you people doing? There's some alarm going. I said, yeah, it's the fire alarm, but they don't allow us to log off while the testing is going on. We have to stay on the call. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's no wonder that our ears get affected and our eyes get affected and everything, because when you tell them, they don't want to listen. It's just ridiculous. And people say to me, oh, you have to believe you are worthy of a good paying job. I do believe I am worthy of it. But believing you are worthy of it is not enough. You have to have those referrals. You have to have those connections. You have to prove yourself to people. And whatever's happening in other people's families, they have to deal with it. Because I'm on my own. I'm doing everything I can on my own to move my life forward and to move my career forward and to get into a good paying job. I ask for referrals, I ask for help. People have not helped me. I have not had those referrals, so I apply to agencies. I go out every day. I go to the church to listen to help, to keep me close to God's word. And it's in the silence that God speaks to us. It's in that quiet, not in the turmoil and the chaos and everything. Not in making us feel frightened and making us feel like, oh, you can't do it. You're never going to achieve anything. Even when Jesus answered Pilate, before they crucified him, when he answered the Sanhedrin, when he answered the people that were going to put him to death, he was telling them the truth. And how did they react? They reacted out of their arrogance. The same way people react to me. They don't want to listen. I listen. When people talk, I listen. In the banking culture, they say jump in when the meeting's happening. They say talk. Don't wait until somebody finishes. Jump in if you've got something to say. In other companies, that's considered rude. The customers will shout at you and say, I'm not finished speaking. Let me talk. So, people come from different environments. And what is considered disrespectful to the customer on those calls was not considered disrespectful in another environment. They just react out of their own whatever's going on in them. So it's really something when you come to these countries to work and you have to adjust to so many different environments like me. I worked in hospitals, I worked in engineering, I worked in construction, I worked in healthcare, I worked in banking, I worked in call centers, I worked as a cleaner, I worked cleaning toilets. I mean, it's really something, I'm telling you. But I won't give up. I'm hoping I get a good job, and I wish them the best. I told my mother, I wish you people all the best. Enjoy your holidays, enjoy everything that you're doing. Even my nieces asked me, how come you didn't come? I said, oh, I wasn't invited. They're like, what? They invited everybody else, but they didn't invite you. I said, yeah, they didn't invite me. They said, oh. I said, that's why I told you to come here, come and spend time with me. And they're like, oh, next time we're going to come spend more time with you. I said, yeah, thank you, please do. Come and spend more time with me because I also want to see you. And I also want you to stay close to me. And I want you to be in my life and be loving nieces to me. And they're like, oh, Auntie Belinda, it's so sad. They should have told you to come. I said, yeah, I know they should have told me to come. So it's not fair to me for them to keep me out of everything because of their frustrations of what they went through. But I leave them now. I carry on with my life, and I focus on my positives, I focus on my education, I focus on the goals that I'm working with others towards, including in the One campaign. And if people want to get support, they're like, oh, Belinda worked for Bono. Oh, Belinda was helping Roger Federer. Let's piggyback off her and get support for our children. No, it doesn't work like that. I want that support for me first, from Roger Federer, from Bono. I want, if there's paid tickets to go and meet with them, I want those for me first, because I'm putting in the work. Their children, let them do it, because nobody did it for me. Nobody did it for me, and I'm not one of those docile Indians. I'm not like, oh, shame, let me help you, because I was not treated that way. I was thrown into the pond and said, swim. Go for it. Do what you want. Focus on your own goals. That's how I was treated. So I've stopped helping people. Whatever help I give is also because I'm getting something in return. I'm not doing it just for the sake of it. And if people think that I'm not going to fight for Bono, you must be kidding. You must be kidding. Since when? You want to fight? Bring it on. I'm not letting go of my relationship with Bono so other people can be happy. It's not happening.